guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I'm wearing contacts, so not to freak you out a little bit, but I do still have brown eyes, and these are temporary contacts. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing some pieces from the Kylie Jenner birthday collection, as well as the KYshadow palette. I'm going to give you a first impressions of it, and then I'm going to do a short tutorial with my eyes, and then swatch all of them on my lips, and it's going to be real good. I've already tinkered with the KYshadow palette a little bit, so I'll give you a rundown on my thoughts on that. My friend Gabriel Zamora, who has an awesome YouTube channel, he did a tutorial and review of the Kylie eyeshadow palette, so be sure and watch that video. I will have it linked right on down below. Check it out. Tell my friend Gabriel hello and subscribe to his channel. He's really awesome. I just have like my foundation and my concealer and contour like set right now, and my face is ready to go for some eyeshadow and lip products, which is what we're focusing on in this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I don't know why you haven't. Subscribe before you leave. Join the YouTube madness on my channel, and we're gonna jump right in and get started. First, let's do a little rundown of the KYshadow palette. I will put marker points right here when the tutorial starts and whenever we go over the lip products, so you can decide where you want to skip around in the video, what you want to get out of the video. Hell, maybe you want to watch the whole video. That would be cool. Alright, first it comes in this box, which I think the design on the box is very pretty. I believe these are her eyes. If they're not her eyes, that would be a little weird.
Like, whose eyes are these?
This is the bronze palette, and then she showed on her Snapchat she's obviously making lots more eyeshadow palettes, so this is the first of many. The front of the palette looks like this, and it's got the eyes again with some metallic bleeding, which is so dope. And then on the back of the palette, it just says Kylie XO, the bronze palette, and the name of the eyeshadow shades. You open the palette up. I totally wish there was a mirror in the palette, but I get it. If you put a mirror in the palette, the price of the palette is just gonna go. At the end of the day, if you want to spend less money, be thankful there's not a mirror in the palette, and get your own mirror. Okay. The palette comes with 9 circular eyeshadow shades. They're about the same size as MAC of Makeup. Actually, they are the same size as MAC and Makeup Geek. If I had to compare the quality of the eyeshadows to anything, I would definitely say they are Makeup Geek quality, which, as most of us know, Makeup Geek has really awesome eyeshadows. I like the quality of the eyeshadows. In the palette, you get 7 mattes. It took me a minute to think about that. Whew. 7 mattes and 2 shimmer eyeshadows. The shades are very neutral. The palette, to me, if I'm gonna be brutally honest, it's very plain to me. It's a very plain, basic eyeshadow palette. Like I said, this is probably one of many. She's showing on her Snapchat she's making lots more palettes. So maybe her first one is just like her neutral little basic palette. I created a palette with VioletVoss, and it's really freaking hard to please everyone. So it's hard for me to complain about any aspect of makeup after that, because it's like really difficult. When I was going through Kylie's Instagram, I noticed that most of her makeup looks are pretty, not that they're basic, they're all very beautiful, but she's a very neutral gal. You don't see her wearing greens and purples and blues and things like that. She always has on warm tone, bronzy eyes, always. Her first eyeshadow palette, I expect nothing less than this. I totally wish the palette had the names of the shadows underneath them rather than on the back. I don't know if that's just like a beauty blogger thing or if that's an everybody thing. Maybe she wanted to keep it clean looking and nice with just the bold Kylie, but just like, I love when the shadow names are placed under here, because I be messing things. Oh man, it just gets really bad. You get a little card with the palette, which kind of makes you look like you have a wonky eye if you wander around and talk with it. See that? I look, I have a wonky eye. These contacts kind of make me look like I have a wonky eye. This is a really cute little detail. And then on the back of the palette, it, get it? I hope you adore them as much as I do. I love you. Let's jump into the birthday collection. You get the little Kylie black card, whereas this one was a little different. And on the back, it's my birthday. I wanted to do something special for you guys to help me celebrate. This has been an amazing year because of the love you guys have shown me. Because of the love you have shown me and Kylie Cosmetics. XO, Kylie. XOXO, Gossip Girl. So what I got from the birthday collection, I tried to get the bag with all of it. Of course, my little fingers weren't working fast enough on the computer and I couldn't get it. I got the dark bronze, which is the cream liner or cream base, and it comes with the it comes with the eyeliner and the brush. So it comes with a little pot like this. I love the labeling on it and the gold. I think it's so pretty. The little eyeliner brush is just a slanted eyeliner brush that has Kylie in gold to match the little pod. Whenever you swatch down into it, the product's a little bit darker than when it looks like on top. Ooh, okay. But it is very even. Do you ever mess with some gel pots and it's like sometimes they're almost clear, they're not very pigmented? But this is like a dark brown with golden flecks and it's very pretty, very pretty. I'm definitely going to incorporate this in the tutorial today and show you how I'll use that. Then you get a liner. So the liner pretty much looks identical to the pod, except for the liner is just a wee bit deeper, and that might be because I can press harder with the pencil versus with the brush. If the light hits that in the club, girl, you're getting free drinks all night. Next, I got Leo with packaging's gold, which is just sickening. I love it. I've had Kylie Jenner's lipsticks before, and they were quite drying on me. I have Posy K, and like I have 3 of them, and they're pretty drying on me. Like if I had to give it a 1 out of 10, I give them a 6. Just because they cracked on me and they were a little bit uncomfortable to wear. I don't know how these are going to be. I'm going to try them on for you and let you know. It looks very pretty on my hand, and then you get the matching lip pencil with it, and I love the gold detailing on the bottle. Next, I got Lord, which looks like this. This is a shimmery liquid lipstick, and this is a golden shimmery liquid lipstick. I don't know if I would personally wear this one on its own, just because it would be like gold lips, like. Depends on how crazy I'm feeling that day, but I would more so wear this as a lip topper on top of another liquid lipstick, or like mix it in. Lord did not come with a lip liner because it's like a metallic. And then I got the gloss Poppin', which is, it looks almost just like Lord, but it's in gloss form, so it's a little bit more shiny than Lord. The glosses look very nice. They're not too goopy. They have a medium texture to them, and I don't know about these two. I'm going to try these out and tell you about the dryness. Poppin's actually kind of a clear lip gloss per se. This is it on my lips right now. And it's not too goopy at all.
My lip gloss is popping.
A little bit of an opaque gold to it, and then that's about it. Alright, next up we have Lord. I just tried on, and it is way more pigmented than Poppin', but I don't actually... It's like a yellowy gold, and I don't actually care for it that much. Like I said, I might use it as a lip topper rather than keep wearing it on its own, because it's just not my shade. Like, it's just not for me. Not saying it's a bad lip color. I personally will not see myself wearing this. Okay, my lashes are kind of crusty. We're all going to pretend that they're not kind of crusty. Isn't that right? Jumping in this Kai palette. I'm going to first go in with this little shade right here. Oh man, see, I'm gonna mess these shades up. Topaz, and I'm gonna blend it all over. This will help set my MAC paint pot that I have down. My lashes are hella crusty, like ew. Next up, I'm gonna go in with this shade. So the next shade I actually went into was Topaz, and I used my E38 brush from Sigma. Shadows do blend nicely. They're not insanely pigmented or insanely powdery or anything like that. I think they're like medium quality. Like, they're nice, you know. I think it's worth the price. If you charge much more than this, though, I definitely would say not worth the price. But I think as you can see, like, the mattes do have nice color payoff. Next, I'm going in with Obsidian, and I'm going to take my little E25 brush from Sigma. This is my favorite blending brush, and don't forget, guys, I have a discount code with them. It's Laura Sigma to get money off your brushes, and I'll have everything I use linked down below. But I just took that color and blended it right into the crease. Then I took my dark bronze. This is that little pot. I think it's meant to be an eyeliner pretty much, but I ended up using it kind of like a shadow base. Gotta say that as a lid topper, I'm not quite as obsessed with the dark bronze. Not as obsessed. For whatever reason, I feel like the swatch on my hand was prettier than it actually being on my eyelid. We're gonna make it cute though. Next shade I used is Bronzite, which is, this is a matte deep brown color. I'm taking an E32 brush and I'm gonna pop that to blend out the harsh line where the clay pot stops and the eyeshadow starts. So you want that to have a gradient fill. And then I took in a little bit more on my E25 brush, a little bit fluffier brush, and blended it out. Then I actually ended up going in with the, I think it's called Goldstone, which is the bronzy color, and just added it right on top to give it some shimmery appearance. I then took the first shade we used and blended it all the way from inner to outer corner on the lower lash line to make sure that was nice and smoked out. And then I ended up going in with Obsidian and smoking out the lower lash line a little bit more and adding some mascara and some inner rim liner from Tarte to my inner rim to really make the eyes pop. Then I went in with Icon lashes. These are Drunk in Love. I'm obsessed with these lashes, and I popped those on. Next up, I'm going to be using Leo, which is the reddish shade, and I did wear this for a little bit. It was actually really nice on my lips when I wore it with a lot of lip liner underneath it, but when I wore it alone, it was a little bit drying, but I thought it looked really pretty and complemented the smoky bronze eye look. Alright guys, that is it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it and my rundown on all the products. I'll have everything that is on my face in the description box right on down below, so be sure and check it out. And yeah, subscribe to my channel before you leave. Bye guys.